Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Shared Universe Podcast Studio. My name is Ming Chen. I'm here with a very special guest, returning guest, Troy Burbank, filmmaker, friend, and he's got a new project out called What Lives Here. And we screening at the Smodcastle Cinemas on Saturday, April 6th, 2024 at 7:30. And I can already say it's got the market quality. The poster is amazing, which I'm going to put up here. But and you know, am I a little biased? Perhaps. Why? Because I'm in it. So so thank you, Troy. How are you? Welcome back.
Great. Thanks, Ming. Thanks for having me back on your show.
Anytime I see you, I know things are going good because it means you've worked on another project and you got something great coming out. But What Lives Here? Can you tell me about it? And tell me about it. And I'm gonna go. I got a whole bunch of questions for you.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit. I don't want to kind of give it away, but what I can say is it's probably the best horror film I've ever done.
Okay.
Because I only have done two, so it's
okay.
So it's the best. It's a good slasher. It's got a good story, and all the actors are like fantastic in it.
Yeah,
all of them.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Even you.
So you've I mean, that's not a stretch, but so you've done a horror movie before.
I've done a short horror film, and then I've done a feature back in 2010.
Okay, what are they called?
The feature I did back in 2010 was my first film. It was called The House at 831.
Okay.
And the short one I did back in April of last year, it was called The Last One to Leave. It was like a 7 or 8 minute short that actually was accepted into the Days of the Dead Film Festival in Atlanta.
Yeah, which you just went to, right? Did they screened it?
Yeah, they screened it.
Where's the reception?
People loved it.
Okay,
and they couldn't believe the budget on the film. We were actually. Let me just back up.
Yeah, sure.
We actually got nominated for Best Cinematography and Best Sound Design. And we didn't win, but we got nominated because we were up against $1 million pictures.
Oh, yeah.
So my little $800 budget, $800 budget was actually, for us, it was a win because, just to be in the same category as these guys it was phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
800. You can't get a camera for 800.
$800 though. It's the truth.
I like, would you shoot on an old like camcorder, which would have been cool, but $800, man.
$800.
Wow. I mean, you can't even feed a crew for $800.
Most of it was our lunch.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing.
And a few drinks afterwards.
Yeah. So I'm thinking you learned from that and decided to make this. This is a full length feature.
Yes, it's a full length feature. I think at the time's coming, it's like an hour and I think 20 now, 25 or something like that, with the running time of it. But yeah, it's good. And I mean, I had this idea for a while now, so it wasn't like sparked from the short I did. It was just
what inspired this?
I'll tell you, I like horror. Horror is my thing. I like it all really, but horror is where my heart's at. And so where we filmed, the location it's in Atlantic Highlands. It's called the Strauss Mansion. It's up on Prospect Avenue.
Yeah,
Atlantic
I'm gonna
Highlands.
pull up the poster again. I shot in this house. It's amazing. If you go into Atlantic Highlands, you may know the Smodcastle Cinema, First Avenue. You see some businesses there.
Right.
That's what most people know about Atlantic Highlands. You're by the water.
Yep.
But if you get out into the neighborhoods, you see these amazing, huge, gorgeous houses, and you see some pretty creepy houses as well. And this is one of them. This is what it looks like. The Strauss house, you said?
The Strauss Mansion. It's
Strauss
called. Strauss
Mansion. Okay, continue.
And so, long story short, my wife and I, we went out to the harbor side, which everybody knows, right down the street from
one of our favorite places.
Right, exactly.
Always have cold beer and good times for us, and a great jukebox.
Yep, and great food too. So there was a lady there. She came up. She's like, "Oh, when are you doing the next movie?" I was like, "I don't know yet." And she's like, "Why don't you can ever film anything in the Strauss Mansion?" I said, "Really never thought about it. I don't really know anybody that can really get me the connection to to ask for permission to film there." She goes, "Well, I am the guy, the person, the lady that runs it." I'm like, "Well, okay, that's great." I said, "So," and this was Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
So she said, "Give me a call." I said, "If you're going to be around tomorrow," I said, "I'll come take a look at it." And called her up. She's like, "Come on over. I'm here now." So I live right in Leonardo, which is 5 minutes from Atlanta, not even 5 minutes, like 4 minutes, whatever. And we went up there, and me and my wife, we walked around. We're like, wow, because I haven't been in there in years.
No.
Long. I mean, I know the house, but I haven't been in it in a long, probably like 20 years. And we're walking around and just looking at it. I'm like, wow. I mean, I can really write something for this place really good. So she's like, what do you think? I'm like, I love it. I said, can I use it, like everything in here? The house was fully furnished.
Yeah. How much access do I have? Yeah.
She's like, you have access to anything. I said, well, here's the thing: is our budget is very low.
Yeah. What's your location fee on this thing?
Exactly. So she's like, I said, we can. I don't want to disclose how much, but I said, I can afford this. And she's like, all right, let me ask the board. And like I said, it was Super Bowl Sunday. She calls me back hourly. And she says, you got the place. I was like,
wow.
I said, wow. I said, okay. I said, that's great. I said, because I said, if I'm not going to write it, I'm going to write the script for this particular location.
Yes.
I said, if I don't get it, I'm not going to bother with it. So, and she's like, oh, you got it. So my wife and I wrote the script, and everything else is history. And the place is like fantastic. We utilized every prop, furniture, everything in that place is that it was there for.
There's some cool stuff in there. And just a background. I think it's a historical house.
Yes.
I went in there. I guess they give tours, and I saw some pamphlets in there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. However, it's perfect for a horror setting as well. There's, this creepy walkway going up. It's an old house. It's big. It's probably haunted. I don't know. I'm not.
It probably is.
I don't have that skill. I'm not a paranormal investigator, but I think a paranormal investigator would have a field day in that place.
They do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like they always have like little, paranormal activity guys come in there and do this and this. But I can tell you, I don't know if you know this or not, but there was one other horror film filmed in a house besides mine. Don't go in the house. It's a cold classic from 1979 that was filmed there. Everybody knows about it in the area.
So there's a horror history as well.
There is. So we're the second one. So it's funny. This year, when ours is going to be released, it's the 45th year of the release of the other one.
Wow. Okay.
So we're trying to the day. We're trying to tie it together a little bit. That's really totally cool. Different stories.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they were both filmed in that house.
Yeah.
So
how do you go from? It's like, wow, this house is creepy. I could write something here. How do you come up with a story just like that then?
Well,
it's because it's tough. I mean, it is. The house is a character.
Yes,
but still, you need a good story to flesh it out. Like, where do you even start?
Well, it's funny because the location, right? We go outside. My brain works a little weird. So we're going. I'm looking. I'm like, we can do this. And once we get inside, all the stuff that's in it, that like the props and like the stuff that was just in the house, like there was baby carriages, and so
there's some like mannequins, shirt forms.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a lot of just old stuff in there.
Like probably, I don't know, 60, 80, 100 years old. I mean,
old kitchen, old bathroom, whatever you name it.
It's old. It's in the house, and it's we were brainstorming about a couple different scenarios. Going related to the house, you know what I mean? So I came up, it's funny though. I mean, I know it sounds a little made up, but it's not. I dreamt of the scenario from. You had a dream? I had a dream about this particular, like I said, I don't want to give anything away yet, but I woke up in the middle of the night. I woke my wife. She's like, what's wrong? I said, I got it. I have the movie we're filming in this house. It came to you in a dream. It came to me in a dream. Awesome. And it's a little bit about my real life work too. So, so I must have subconsciously been thinking about it. And I woke up. I'm like, it was like 3 a.m. I'm like, I was like, baby, wake up. I said, I have the script. And she's like, what? I said, the script for the movie. We're doing it. She's like, tell me tomorrow. She goes, but go out and write it down. Yeah. Don't forget it. So what I did was I get up on my phone. Yep. I go out in the other room and I say, ba, 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 ba. Yep. Here's the format of it. And then that's how it came to life. Wow. True story. Yes. That's amazing. It is. So with that in mind, what is the movie about? What can you tell us about it? Okay. So this Strauss Mansion, located in Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. The person that occupies the house, she passes away, and the real estate agent comes in and they want to clean the house out and sell it, put it up for sale. So they contact the real estate agent contacts a debris removal company out of Pennsylvania, to come all the way here to clean the house out because certain people around the area don't want to go in the house because they know kind of what happened in the house.
Okay, there's a history.
Yeah, there's a history. So this cleanup crew comes into the town, gets to the house, and stuff starts to unfold.
Okay. Stuff happens.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Okay,
yes.
what happens? Well, you're gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah.
So
Well, actually, you don't have to. You can come watch on April 6th.
Yeah. So April 6th, you're doing a screening. Tickets up on Eventbrite right now, or you can go to this Bitly link, Candy Dandy Bitly link we have here. Saturday, April 6th, 2014, at the famous Smodcastle Cinemas, and grab a ticket. Now, this is kind of by buying a ticket and going to the screening, you're actually helping the movie out because you need finishing costs.
Yeah. It's a fundraiser. We have some post stuff that is unforeseen money.
Oh yeah,
that
it ain't cheap.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap to finish a movie,
right? So we're helping. We're hoping to get people in there, which I think we will. We got a pretty good following, and also it helps out the Smodcastle too because people are coming there to support that with concessions and some of the proceeds going towards the Smodcastle.
Yeah.
So it's good for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And we have some gracious friends behind the scenes over there that are putting on the screening for sure. How much do you have completed?
It's pretty much done.
Okay, so I think when I was there, what was that? September, October? I remember it being cold.
Yeah, it was cold. You were there in November.
Oh, November. Okay. I really lose track of time for sure.
November, you were there,
and we shot for about a day.
Yeah,
and I had a lot of fun. Might have been a little blood thrown around. I can't confirm or deny, but it was a really fun process. So your
scene was your scene's coming out really good. So
okay, cool. So I'm still in there. I didn't get cut out.
No, you didn't.
Oh man, sorry, man, but
no, you made the cut. You definitely made the cut. No, it's I don't like I said I don't want to give too much away, but it's the scene is it's very good.
Yeah,
it's a good scene.
Yeah, I love this poster. It tells a lot. Yeah. In my mind, and I can say that because I was there. But what was the shooting process like? How long did it take to shoot?
We actually filmed. All right, so we filmed upstate in the Catskills we were up there for two days. Okay, so that was in October.
All right.
So we filmed out there for 2 days. Great location at this one particular bar up there that we used to go to when we were younger. My friend Drew, Drew Bain, he's in the movie. His family owned a house up there, Catskills, and there's this old Ricky Dink bar it's dive bar, as you would say.
My kind of place, as you guys know. If you guys know me,
you would love it, man.
Love dive bars.
And so I always said I want to film something there. So May of 2022, we went up there, do a little scout location, and I talked to the owner, and he's like, "Yeah, come on up, we'll film." I said, "We need a day here," and he let us do it.
Yeah.
Small fee, which was pretty much for free, really.
Right.
So we filmed up there for 2 days, and other stuff up there too. And then we came back home. Then we filmed Halloween weekend. We had a scene we filmed at Jasmine's Hardware, which is in Atlantic Highlands.
Okay. Yep.
And another location in Belfort. Fast forward a week later, and then we started November 3rd. I think that was a Friday, and we filmed 10 days straight.
Yeah.
Straight right through 10 days. And
that's awesome.
It was great. I've never filmed like that before because we always did it on the weekend.
Yeah. You guys got day jobs, and a lot of the cast crew have day jobs
exactly.
as well.
So I made it a point. I said, I don't want to spend the next 2 months filming Saturday and Sundays.
You kind of lose the momentum, I think, right? He's like, "Oh, we're on a roll." It's like, "Well, see you next week."
See, exactly. It's tough, but I mean, I've done that on all my other stuff, to be honest. But I didn't want to lose anybody because you never know what happens with people. I mean, listen, it can happen during a 10-day shoot too. But all of a sudden, I said, "Ming, we're filming." Where you're like, "I can't."
Yeah, I can't.
I have to fly. And then we're kind of beat.
I gotta go to a con, man, or whatever. Yeah,
right.
You can't. Yeah, that just kills the whole momentum.
It kills everything. What was great is that you were around.
Yeah,
that weekend.
I had one weekend where I was
right? It's your lucky day, Troy. I'm here.
Yeah.
So so we filmed that. Like I said, we filmed it 10 days straight, which is fantastic. And some was most of it was night shoots.
Yeah.
Everything, So there was some day shoots, but I'd say out of 10 days, we had probably 2 days of day shoots, and the rest was everything was at night. We'd come there at 4:30, get set up, and as soon as it got dark, we set up ready to go for the shoot, and we would get done probably 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it was a long day, but it was worth it. Like I
Right.
said, every actor that was involved, they didn't complain once. They didn't say,
I'm tired,
leaving?
man. Like, come on, can we wrap this thing up right? Nope, they know.
They were phenomenal, and I'm going to name all the people that are in it too.
Yeah, well, you shout out the actors for sure.
The actors,
they were great.
Awesome. Like I said, everybody that was involved, they didn't complain once, and so they made it happen just as much as I did. And, so it was a great experience, to do it that way. Because usually your budget's not big, you can't afford to shoot like that. You know what I mean? So
you do what you can with what you have, for sure.
You do. So, but it came out great. So I'm very happy with it, and I look forward to people watching because it's really going to be a good one.
That's awesome. What was the hardest part about shooting this? I know, I don't know if this is your biggest project. It sounds like one of the bigger ones. You're shooting on location. You're being given a space. But was there one part that was like, man, that was really challenging? You got through it.
I like I said, I've never. The first horror film I did wasn't a slasher. This was a slasher. So to me, I've never was involved with special effects.
Okay,
and that for me. That was challenging because I've never been around it before.
Right.
So I have to say the kill scenes were the hardest to shoot. You know what I mean? To me, I was like, I'm sitting back. I'm like, what the frick did I get myself into?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
You want it to look good, realistic, but it's, it's hard.
It's hard. But I have to tell you, my DP, Mark Frado, he was big, really big in this whole thing because he's a horror guy.
Okay.
He's a horror fan, but he's a filmmaker of horror. You know what I mean? So
he knows
what to do. And so he my mind was at ease when he was kind of taking over. Like, no, we're going to do this. I said, but Mark, I want this kill. He goes, I know, but you got it. But this is how we're going to do it. I'm like, that's right.
Okay.
I'm following your steps. So it was great. So, and like I said, that for me, that was the hardest part of that whole production was the kill scenes. Yeah.
And I was watching, any horror fans out there, you did a lot of it practically, which I as a film connoisseur appreciate.
Yeah.
Because CGI is great, and we've taken leaps and bounds. You can still tell. It just doesn't have the same feel.
Yeah.
As practical. So, was there blood on the set? Possibly. Was there a lot of blood on the set? Possibly.
Yeah.
Can't confirm or deny, but I love that you did a lot of it live action practically, for sure.
Yeah, that was a big part, the practical. Like I said, I've never attempted slashers.
Yeah.
So to me, like, that was the hardest part. But practical, it was fun learning.
Yeah.
Like, this was a learning process for me to do the slasher. Now, when I do another one, I know what I want.
Yeah. Would you do another one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I already got something up my sleeve already for it. So I would definitely do another one, and it's coming. But there's some special effects, After Effects that kind of implement into it because you have to do it,
sure.
Which they came out fantastic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I would say all the kills are really good.
Okay.
Yeah, they're real. Like, I'm gonna kind of pat.
Oh
myself
yeah, for sure. Pat it up. Pat it up
because it's really good. Like I said, I can't give away the kills or who gets it, but they're good.
Don't give them away. So I'll flip it. I asked you what the hardest part. What was the best part? What was your favorite part of shooting this?
My favorite part of shoot was the kills. Once again, I was
Kills,
I was like a little kid. Like, I'm like, ooh, this is this is awesome. How because you watch it, right?
Yeah.
But you never were there on location, seeing how it really took place.
No.
Right? For me, it was like I was like a kid in a candy. I'm like,
whoa,
oof,
that was brutal. That was good. We nailed it. We got it.
You calling cut? I'm like, no. Not yet.
Not yet. No, not done yet. Keep going.
I like it.
Keep going.
Yeah. So to me, that was probably the best. And what's good is like when you're on the set and you being on Comic Book Man, when you get a bunch of people always together, and then it's over with, you're like sad. You're like, wow, I kind of want this to keep going.
Oh yeah, it's like summer camp, and you don't want it to end. You had a great time.
Yeah. So is it? That for me, every time I film something, a movie, whatever, it's you at the end of it, you're sad. You're like, wow, you're not. I mean, you're still going to see these people, but
Yeah.
you're not seeing them on an everyday basis. You know what I
Right.
mean? So to me, that's another part of it that I really like. But the kills were, to me, by far the most fun.
All right, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So on Saturday the 6th, you buy a ticket, you go to the screening. What's going on at the screening? Obviously, you're going to show as much as you've got cut together.
Oh, you're getting a full movie.
No, you get the full. Okay, you get the full movie.
Oh, you're getting the full movie.
Okay.
And you're pretty much getting a finished product. So.
Oh, great. Okay, fantastic.
Oh yeah. You're not going to walk in and it's like, oh, that didn't make sense. I wonder what they're going to. No, you're coming in and you're going to watch a full horror flick.
Okay,
and you're going to like it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you're doing Q&A afterwards?
Well, we're up in the air about that.
Okay.
We might just do something a little bit beforehand.
Okay, so it's all about the film on that.
Yeah,
night,
it's all about. We're going to introduce the. I think we're going to do is introduce some of the actors that are going to be there. Hopefully, they're all going to be there.
Yeah.
But I think we might do it before a Q&A. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, little introduction
of the actors and the characters in it, and just to give the audience a little bit of who they are.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's but you're getting a full movie.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this about Jersey, but kind of a hotbed of horror here. We got guys like Damien Leone from Manalapan or Manasquan or local, who, as you know, made the two Terrifier movies, working on the third. I think John Carpenter's been around here and there, I believe, back in the day. A lot of horror pedigree up here. So. You got multiple horror festivals, multiple horror conventions.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. So we're gonna probably, I probably 100% sure we're gonna enter at New Jersey HorrorCon.
Okay,
which is coming up in April.
Yeah.
So let's see if we get accepted into that. We'll find out. And
I think Ryan Weber's probably watching. So hey, just in case he is, it'll be awesome. Welcome edition.
Yeah, absolutely.
The spectacular NJ Horror Fest for sure, which I've been to multiple times for sure.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah,
so I'm excited for that one too.
It's very horror focused, and it's a lot of fun. So in the horror genre, what are your favorite horror movies?
Well, I'm a big Halloween fan.
Okay, yeah, great.
And
John Carpenter.
I'm a
Michael
big
Myers. Yeah,
Michael Myers. I'm a big Friday the 13th fan. John, I like The Fog. John Carpenter.
Oh yeah,
one of the great movie, The Hearse. I don't know if you remember that one. It's an old '80s one. So I'm kind of stuck back in the '80s horror.
I think we all. It was a great era for horror.
Speaking of, I forgot.
Golden age, if you will.
It really is the golden. Friday the 13th, Ron Milkey from the original Friday the 13th, Officer Dorf.
Yes.
He's in my movie.
Oh, great.
He does a cameo.
That's awesome.
It was great having him on set. It was like kind of surreal too, because you watch him as a kid, and now he's in my movie.
Yeah.
So it was good. So
awesome. Gives you some cred too.
It does.
Sure.
And he did a great job.
Yeah.
Great job. So I'm pretty psyched that we got him in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. And the April 6th, Saturday, Smodcastle Cinema, 7:30. You get your tickets now. You can go to either Eventbrite and just search What Lives Here, or you can go to this handy bit.ly link that we have here.
Right. Don't wait.
Yeah, don't wait.
They will sell out.
Yeah, it'll probably sell out. I'm going to assume Kevin and Ernie will give you the big theater right up front.
Oh yeah.
The one that we usually use for events like this.
Yeah.
And it will sell out.
Maybe even another theater.
Oh, if it warrants it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be, yeah, exactly. So we're hoping we'll get a good turn. I think we will. And we're just starting to promote it now, to be honest with you. So, I think there's already like 40 tickets sold already. Okay,
so, fantastic. Yeah. I mean, it's never too early to promote, my friend. Never too early.
Nope.
So with this film, what's your ultimate goal?
Well, like I said before, I like to do a couple of festivals, the horror, because I love the horror, the circuit. It's awesome, and I like to get do some movie theater runs also.
Yeah.
So we're looking at that, and see if we can get picked up by a distributor, and kind of take it from there.
That's amazing. Yeah, and I know. I mean, again, you mentioned Days of the Dead in Atlanta. You just got back from.
Yeah.
There's multiple horror conventions. Most of them have a horror film fest component attached to them, which I think is brilliant. So, I would love to see this at all of them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for any of these selection committees out there for the film festivals that Troy is submitting to, this is your chance to get a pretty amazing horror movie in your festival that everyone's gonna love.
Oh, they will.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good
for sure. That's cool. What are you working on now? What's next?
Actually, like I said, we're kind of just focusing on this, getting this done, and then I'm going to start writing 10 episodes for On Our Own.
Okay, your sitcom, which you can watch on Amazon Prime Video right now.
You can watch it on Amazon Prime. You can watch it on Tubi. You can watch it on Apple. You can watch it on Plex. There's
multiple locations,
multiple sites. But Tubi's the best one.
Yeah.
It's free. They're all free except Amazon. I think you still got to pay for that. But
I bought the episodes.
Yeah, I tell people don't go on Tubi. You can watch it
go for free.
People love free stuff.
Yeah, yeah. The thing about Amazon is, I don't think you don't get a cut. So
So I go to Tubi. I think that's the best. Or like I said, Apple. It has it on there. But yeah, so we're gonna start writing 10 episodes, and hopefully by maybe October, November, we can start shooting. The sitcom again.
Yeah, for sure. And what season is that? Is it 3?
No.
Season 2? Okay.
Season 2, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Still awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get a season 2, so.
Yeah, I know. So I'm excited. And I think season 2 is going to be better than 1.
Yeah.
Because now the foundation's laid and all the characters are there.
Yeah.
So now I can just emphasize on all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I
think,
sure. Yeah, it's going to be a good season.
That's awesome. So check it out. It's called On Our Own.
On Our Own.
Yeah,
on
Tubi, Plex, Amazon, Apple TV, wherever you get your finer TV shows, that's where it's at. But definitely market calendars for the evening of Saturday, April 6th.
Yes, it's
Smodcastle, the illustrious Smodcastle Cinemas for What Lives Here, and I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet, so if I'm not at a con, I'll definitely be there.
Oh, yeah,
so
you have to.
Yeah,
I think you might want to.
Yeah, for sure. I think I might want to too, but I'm urging all my friends and family to go, and anybody watching this right now. Really cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great luck selling this thing out. And if you're watching this, you heard it here first. Don't wait. It will sell out. So grab your
actually, let me just tell you some of the actors that.
Oh, yes, please.
We have Ernie O'Donnell.
Yes.
So Ernie, he's in a few of my things. He's in On Our Own. He's one of the main characters. And he's also in What Lives Here, which is, like I said, he's got a great part in it. Let's see who else we have. Andrew Bain. He's in another one that's in one of my sitcoms. Actually, he's one of the main characters in On Our Own. We have, let me see. I'm trying to remember everybody here because I didn't prepare for everybody's name. We have Pete Hogan.
Yeah.
Which is the son of Siobhan Fallon Hogan.
Yes. Sure.
She's been
huge filmmaker on these parts.
Yeah, she's
an actress, producer, and she's one of the badasses around here.
Yeah. She's
we love
funny.
Siobhan.
She's funny. She's a funny lady. We have Jeff Swanton.
Yep.
He's a local guy from Atlantic Highlands. Fantastic job. He I'd say he's the lead.
Okay.
So he, like I said, he did a great job. Rob Ravulo, another guy, local guy, also in my sitcom. Another kid, the kid that actually plays in it too. His name is Matt Riley. He's from, I think he's from Long Island somewhere. Yeah, I think Long Island.
No.
Does a great part. He's kind of the co-lead. Fantastic little actor. Who else?
Rest of them will be on IMDb. So
exactly.
It's a lot.
I can't even remember everybody that's in it.
Yeah,
and a lot of people.
Yeah, and thanks for throwing me in there as well. Listen,
and Ming.
Yes,
Ming's in it.
I keep telling people that chicks dig the IMDb credits, man. Chicks dig the IMDb. You don't have to hit home runs,
right?
You don't have to catch touchdowns. Mm-hmm. But if you build up that IMDb credit list, you're cool. Yeah. So thank you for padding that up for me.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
It's a good part for you.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I had fun, and great crew, and I can't wait to see the end result. So
it's you're gonna like it
for sure.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't like it because
it's
that good. It's really that good. Like I said, everybody did a fantastic job. And like I said, all the kills I think came out really well.
Fantastic.
So, I'm pretty excited about that.
Awesome. So yet again, Saturday, April 6th, 2024, Smodcastle Cinema, 7:30. get your tickets on Eventbrite or at this link right here, bit.ly/whatlives here. Troy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great luck
Appreciate
selling it out. And
Appreciate it.
everybody go and check it out. And come on, you're not doing anything that night. There's
Right.
no Super Bowl. There's no
It's
championship
it's
game
not
that
warm
night.
out yet. I mean, it's a little warm, but it's nowhere to go hang outside. So don't wait. Get your tickets because, like I said, they're going to go pretty fast. I think once we start putting posters up. Because we didn't even do that yet. So it's all that stuff's going to happen.
Yeah. So you heard it here first, my friends. So
absolutely
awesome. Check it out, everybody. What Lives Here, April 6th, Smodcastle Cinemas. And thank you, man.
No, thanks, man.
Thank you guys for watching. We will see you soon.
You find that, man. That's awesome.